Hi everyone, welcome back to our video series on the new digital SAT verbal section. Don't forget to follow us below and comment for more content you'd like to see. All right, so for today, we can tell that this is going to be a writing related question. And looking at our options here, we can instantly tell it's going to be a question about possession. So we're going to be thinking about, which words might need to be possessive here in the passage and how to form those possessive forms. So looking at our passage, we have in Death Valley National Parks' racetrack playa, a flat, dry lake bed. There are 162 rocks, some weighing less than a pound, but others almost 700 pounds, that move periodically from place to place, seemingly of their own volition. Racetrack-like trails in the blank, mysterious migration. All right, so we have racetrack-like trails, and the playa's sediment mark the rocks. All right, so a couple things here we're thinking about, again, if they should be possessive or not, how to form them, and also too a little bit about whether or not these words should be plural or singular. So we can start with that. So I think the easiest thing to start with is the playa. So there's just one playa that we're talking about here. So in this case, playa should be singular. So we can get rid of any of our options with non-singular forms. So that's going to be option A and option D. A lot of the times with these questions, you can approach whichever aspect is easier for you. So I think that starting off with this singular versus plural is the easiest because now we don't have to go through and figure out like, okay, what is this weird form with the S with the apostrophe after it? Like, what is that doing? We don't even need to think about that. We're just, should it be singular or plural? It should be singular. So got rid of A and D just from that alone. So then we have options B and C. So kind of same thing. We can also think here about the rocks, that they should be singular or plural, which in this case between B and C, they're both plural forms there. So we know it has to be plural. But then we still have some differences in the possession. So between B and C, both options for playa are possessive. So that doesn't really help us narrow it down at all. That just means that the sediment is going to belong to the playa. So we're thinking about the rocks, and the thing that it would be possessing, or what comes right after it, would be the mysterious migration. So does the migration belong to the rocks? In this case, it does. It's the migration, it belongs to the rocks are doing it, it's their migration. So in that case, our answer is going to be C because that's the possessive form that we have, which in this case is formed with the apostrophe after the S. For plural forms of possession, we always put the apostrophe after the S, just like we see it here in rocks. All right, so C is definitely our right answer. Follow us for more.